Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the... Field position to start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. First down here for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Powerful running here. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype for the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, their eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Running with purpose. Has the first, still on the move. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Bringing pressure. Just trying to get rid of it. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Quarterback keeps the football. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. Here comes the flea flicker. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. It's a fumble. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
Line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And he drops back in the gun, trying to extend the play. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
offense getting set. It's second down. QB decides to keep it here. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
You know, I like this quarterback's ability in the option game. He just doesn't do a good job of protecting the football here. You've got to be dialed in with your fundamentals, or it can cost you at any moment.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. He powers through. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important second down play coming up. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Back in motion now. He'll drop back here on third down. Breaks free. Quick throw, testing the middle. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and throws the interception.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Looking to pass here on second down. Snags the quick throw. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Crucial third down play coming up. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Aiming for the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Turner trying to create good field position. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. A running play called on fourth down. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on fourth down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
First down and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Lets it go. He's got it for a big gain. Explosive play. The game moves the ball all the way to the 30.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Quarterback operating an empty set. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Now pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down marker.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Longhorns. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. He's going to hand this off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
With the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The DB's backing off from the line now. Give it to the back again. Nowhere to run up the middle. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
Receiver makes the catch.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. And he'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. It's a run. Running back's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Tight end goes in motion. Running back with the football. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Now play number 9 on this drive. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. QB to the tight end for a completion. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's escaping the pocket now. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown. Tie. That kind of execution, the long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle made out of the 46. Return team does an excellent job there. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Across midfield. At the 30 now. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield for the 47. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside of the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense takes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action. action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's got it. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession.
Well, now that we're in this second half, Chris, you're limited on how many possessions you can get to get back into this game. I think they needed to get something to get them going. Now you steal back some momentum. Let's see what they can do with this.
Handoff from the shotgun. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a quick grab. He shreds the tackle. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
A completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Ball handed off. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
And the field goal is good. And we're all tied up now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the kickoff will be returned. Oh, and he's got some space here. Heads out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 37. That's a good return. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? They'll run it here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They've got him down out near the 40. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Well, the quarterback makes the correct read there, and the result is a big gain.
What I like here, Chris, is the ball handling by this quarterback on the read option. The defender commits down to the back. He does a nice job of being able to see that, pulls it out, and it gets upfield north and south for the first down.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And now the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays in second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Alabama. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be fourth down. The Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. line for a fourth down completion. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Quarterback still with the football. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Bama. Still no answer for this offense. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Return of one down. Sets up the next drive. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
He's going to pull it down and run. Slides down to avoid the tackle. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Going to try to use his legs here. He's a wide open receiver, complete. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Longhorns will crank up the tempo. Direct snap to the back. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Coming up, second down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. And the quarterback dropping back. The pocket breaking down. And the defense closes in quickly to stop him short of the goal line. The field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on fourth down. It's a quarterback keeper. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Getting set. There's second down. Has the first down, still on the move. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the quarterback keeps it here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll work the clock here with their running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? They'll run it to the left. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. They'll kick it away here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally get him down. That's a big gain there to end the game, but the clock runs out and he falls short. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they